Hi, this is Wafi. I just wanted to basically do a quick gear review, and I just wanted to do this to catalog everything that keep my progression on YouTube, just to see where I start from all the way to the end of the year. Not usually somebody who plays Maplestory throughout the year, but you know, might as well try. And so yeah, just wanted to do that. So first things first, here's my main Hayato. I'm 282. Been grinding a lot more lately, so the XP's actually been going up pretty fast, surprisingly. 3 X's and all the VIPs we get with the Maple Mass event and all that stuff. It's really easy to level up right now, so I'm actually enjoying the game a lot. So yeah, first things first. Uh, let me just pull up my list of things I want to talk, which is very small. There isn't a lot of things. It's just because I need to remember. First thing I want to talk is about my Hayato gear. So my Hayato, I'm actually extremely lucky. I haven't been playing that much. I'm 282, and I see people that are like 285, 287 after a year of Hyperion. Um, So I consider myself very lucky being 6 set perma with 7 set blackheart. So here's my gear. Guardian Angel ring 19 with 3 line stats. Spirit Galax ring was 21. Decided to tap it, boom, instantly. So that was rough, but right before that I got a Lucid Belt and a CFE to 22, like without a boom. So who cares? But anyway, so 3 line stats, all stats, strengths, all stats. Uh, ET, my actual first pitch item. Got it to 22 in like I think 8 bill or something. Got it very quickly. Was very nice. No boom, no nothing. War 4 took me ages to get. And then I have my 2 other ring swaps, which is a Whip and Jump S3, a Risk Taker Ring 3, which I honestly don't play that much with because it does feel very hard to play around. Then there's the book, 5% 79. Daybreak Pendant 3 line stat 22. Source of Suffering 22 3 line stat. Katana, uh, 22 obviously. 201 and 10% boss damage. 2 line attack, 1 line boss, and a Mag Darknell. Dreamy Bell 22 3 line strength. Yeah, the flame is kind of shit, but I didn't have a lot of flames. I didn't want to spend that much, and then I locked it, and then I got a lot of flames, and I regretted locking it. I know I can just send a message, but I don't know, kind of lazy. 22 CRA hat, which I'm planning to change as quickly as possible because I would like to maybe have a -4 hat. I know Hayato doesn't really need it anymore, but I don't know. It just feels nice to have. 19 Twilight Mark, 3 line stats. 19 Sweetwater Monocold, 3 line stats. With actually pretty decent flame, 4% and 36, which is kind of crazy for a non boss item. 22 top, 22 bottom. Both of these have 2 line stats. I don't really care about 3 line because, as I said, Eternal is going to happen one day or another. 21 boots, 3 line stats. Okay, flame. Uh, Same thing here. 22 CFE, 3 line stats. The flame again sucks, but it is what it is. I locked it and then regretted in my actions. Uh, this 19, I actually got. I think if I remember well, I think I got the 3 line stat on reveal. It's been a long time though since I've had that, so I'm not exactly sure, but it was pretty crazy when I got it. And 17-star arcane gloves, pretty decent flame. Could be better, but it's a good saddle with 2 line stat and 1 line crit damage. I think I spent over like 30 bill on this to try to get 2 line crit. Hasn't happened, so I kind of gave up for a bit until the next Cuban event sale happened. 2-line attack, Mitra's Rage. I know it looks ugly as fuck. I know. Don't gotta tell me. I tried to cube it. Nothing happened yet. I'm kind of just leaving it there. It's better than what I used to have anyway, so I don't really care. That it does the job. 3-line, Princess Nose, secondary, 12 attack, 30/30, and Cape 3-line stat at 19 with, again, pretty dog shit flame, but yeah, it's fine. And then Black Heart, just for the fun of it, because 7 set is very strong. And then for the drop farming gear, just standard stuff, just 200 drop and 100 meso. This is it for the gear. And by the way, when I got when I switched to 6 set with the CFE and Dreamy Belt, this is the gear I had. So 19 pendant, 17 earrings, and 17 belt. So I had really bad gear even before that. So it's just, yeah, I got very lucky. So like I sound like I'm talking with my nose. I'm kind of sick right now, going through it since this morning. So yeah, so Examatrix isn't that advanced. It's probably the thing that's most behind compared to my gear and my level. 21 origin, 29 first mastery, 15 second mastery, 20 on Zanku, which is a big burst from 5th job. Phantom Blade, which is the stackable, like the FD stacks. 11 on Susanoo, which I'm planning to put on 20. I'm basically planning to put everything on 20. I'm not really following whatever Hayatos are supposed to do. I just kind of try to do my own thing. And then this 4, which is going to be very nice whenever I put it 20, because as much as people say it's not that much damage, I feel like these 2 for DPM are actually crazy. So I'm excited to have those 2 to 20 at some point. And 10 Soul Janus, just leaving it at 10. I think it does the job for now. For the excess stats, 785, and then for the secondary, 479. Didn't try to re-roll it, didn't try to reset it. I just got what I got. I think it's pretty decent for a first try on both. Oh yeah. So this is, yeah. So anyway, for my goals for 2025, hitting 285. I'd like to get 20 on at least everything here. I'd like to finally 22 my entire gear. I'd like to start working on Eternal Set. And since my luck has been pretty good, I would like to at least be 7 set perma. So one more pitch. Most likely would like it to be the badge, which honestly, I don't know when that thing is gonna drop. But since I'm soloing Black Mage now, I'm giving myself like kind of a bigger chance to get it, and it would, I wouldn't have to tab the item. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the Hayato. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna talk about the Legion, since it's also part of my future goals. I am planning to finally fill the ignore defense on my bossing tab. Since we're getting the ride or die thing, it's gonna be 5 blocks, and I'm gonna be missing 5 other 250s, which I'm already kind of working on with the Aran, with the Phantom, and whatever other classes I decide to do in the future. So that would be also another thing. Finally finishing my bossing legion. This is my farming legion. Nothing special, just normal damage, attack, XP, all that stuff. Now I'm gonna hop on the 0, which is my secondary main. I don't know if my goals on it are kind of way further in the future because of the champion legion thing. But I do plan to make it able to solo Black Mage. Here's the gear for it. By the way, my Hayato is 200 mil CP. Forgot to talk about it, but yeah. So this is for my 0, which I think is 28 or 29 mil CP, fully buffed whenever doing bosses. For the gear, nothing special on it yet. It's kind of falling behind. I haven't been really playing on it since I've tried to get my Hayato back to the Eternal grind. But it's pretty decent. 2-line stat 17, 2-line stat 17. This is, I'm planning to switch with Gollux gear. So I have this, but I didn't realize since I already have this is kind of useless, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Roar 4, I got so lucky, and I also have a weapon jump S ring to switch, which is less good, but whatever. This Pinkoli Cup 76, I haven't really tried to do anything with this. 2-line 15 necklace. 17 2-line Dominator Pendant, 3-line 21 star Arcane Umbra weapon, 17 star belt, 17 star hat with -2 and +9, Twilight Mark 17 with 2-line stats, 17 Black Mean Mark with only 1 line of stats, but it's also drop gear, so who cares? 1 line stats 17, 2-line stats 17. Boots 1 line stats, but I'm still working on the potential on this. I'm just throwing free cubes at it. Same thing for this, kind of just staying at that for now since it's decent. 2-line stats 17, 1 line crit damage 17, 2-line attack plus strength, and 2-line stats plus 17. So the zero's kind of in the middle right now, where it's in between being an actual good boss mule and like just starting. It's kind of just going through finishing the 17 star gear with at least 2 line stats, legendary or unique if I get lucky, like double prime. So for now, that's pretty much a 0. Goes on 0 until the end of the year. I would like it to be 275. I would like it to have better Exa matrix. I would say maybe these to 15s, this to like 5, and all of this to 5 too, so then I can start saving some fraggies to put into the next masteries that are coming out soon. And maybe Soul Janus. I don't really care about it that much, but yeah. Exa stats, I haven't done it. Can't be bothered. I think putting stuff in my Exa skills is more important for now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the 0. I don't think there's anything else that's really special about it. Besides only, maybe the arcane and this. 17, then 6 and 2, but could be 3. I just don't want to spend on it. For the Demon Slayer, which is my last champion burning for now. Not champion burning, but champion legion character that I want to make until now. This was my second hyper burn during the last summer. I haven't really worked on it ever since kind of started getting bored of the class very quickly, so I just kind of gave up on it. But I'm starting to pick it up again slowly. I also got very lucky, as you can see. Got a 22 Berserked, cost me like 2.5 bill. My luck on pitches is insane. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, this class doesn't really have any damage gear yet. It's kind of just very bare bones. I'm still using the free Abso weapon, even though I have this over here. Just can't be bothered. So yeah, all of this kind of just going through it quickly because there's nothing special about it. It's just kind of drop gear and half damage gear. That's pretty much it for the Demon Slayer. It's 18 mil CP right now, and the Exa Matrix, like it's level 1, level 1, level 1. The next thing I'm planning is this, but I've been stuck at 70 for the past like 2-3 months. Couldn't be bothered by it. Pretty much for the Demon Slayer, it uses the same thing here. And then to end with the boss mules, for now I have one usable boss mule. I used to have Wild Hunter, which I just started to hate playing, so I stopped. I have a Lin, kind of a boring class, and it only does up to CRA, so I don't really play it. So the only boss mule I really use is my Shadower, 8 mil CP, full 5th job. 5th job is completely done on it. It can clear up to normal Lotus and Damien, but honestly I could probably do slime on it very easily with how strong it is. Just again can't be bothered to do those bosses for a while. They're kind of not that great bosses to do. Like I'm not having fun doing them, so skip it. So yeah, my goal for my boss mule in the future, this guy to 260. I would like to get its origin and maybe get the assassinate upgrade and the meso explosion upgrade, which would be really fun. Work on these two, and this is probably gonna be my fourth champion legion. And then I'm planning to make, which is not on this page, I'm planning to make a Thunderbreaker on my next Hyperburn. And the second Hyperburn that we're getting at the end of the event is still, I'm not really sure what I want to do, but there are chances that it is gonna be Dark Knight. So I would have my 6 Legion champions, which would be Hayato, Zero, Demon Slayer, Shadower, Dark Knight, and to end with Thunderbreaker. I like 2 minutes classes that are more DPM heavy more than burst classes. I feel like burst classes are kind of boring. Usually you just hit the boss with one skill for 3 minutes. There's nothing much to do besides that. So I like classes that requires a bit more buttons. So Hayato, Zero, Shadower, Thunderbreaker would be fun. I've never really played Dark Knight, so I don't know how it plays. And for Demon Slayer, well, much as I don't enjoy it as much because it kind of feels pretty easy to play in a certain way. It's still I realized by starting to soloing H Lotus that I'm actually enjoying the class very much. So that's the only reason why I'm making it. So yeah, that is pretty much my goals and whatever I want to do for the future. I really can't wait to see where I'm at in about a year from now. So today is the 4th of January, 2025, and I really hope that I can hit my goals up to half of the year and hoping that at the end of the year I can even get a bit more than what I want. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day. Bye bye.